everybody, welcome to another episode of Homeownership Heroes. I'm your dabbing expert, Bryan Bergjans.
And I am your handsome man from Boston, Rick Bettencourt.
Oh, nice dab, man.
Thank you.
Nice dab. Okay, so Rick, we are going to talk about something that's very impactful, very important to both just the industry in general. When you're working with military members, it's only a matter of time before you're going to work with a group that are transitioning out of the military or have transitioned out of the military into a profession, and there's going to be some questions or concerns about the new employment versus what they did in the military.
Right.
And there's a document that the military member will have,
correct,
especially if they're coming off of active duty, that will help the lender support their ability to overrule any underwriting decision on employment, and that's the DD-214.
That DD-214 is that soldiers, sailors, coasties, airmen's story, Marine story, right? And in it are awards and meritorious service citations and unit designations, things that will absolutely translate into invaluable experience in the civilian world. And I think it's important that if you're a mortgage professional that you work with military on a regular basis, download what those awards are. What do they mean? What is it? How can I understand? How can I translate the DD-214 into civilian experience to justify, all right, he's only been on the job 3 months, but why was he hired? And I'll give you a good case in point. I had a soldier one time where the soldier was a machine gun in charge of a machine. He was a Marine, was in charge of a machine gun company. He wasn't a captain. He wasn't a lieutenant. He was an E6. And he was in charge of 90, the company of 90 people, 100 people, soldiers. He was in charge of all the machine guns. But his awards and his meritorious service, everything that he received while he was doing a phenomenal job, translated into experience in the civilian world. That's the reason why that company hired him. Now, he was obviously not using machine guns in civilian life, right? But his experience and his leadership qualities is what got him the job. And because we translated the DD-214 into something that an underwriter could understand, that's why he got the loan.
Yeah, I think that stuff's just up for interpretation, and I think it comes back to us, especially knowledgeable individuals, to help paint that picture. Because like I always say too, it's also about where you've been, how long you've been in. So in military, certain pay grades, once you exceed a pay grade, you're a work center supervisor, then you're a leader of supervisors, and then you just got bigger groups and leadership roles. So just because you were let's just say, you dealt with machine guns in the Army, and you go on and become a office manager at Home Depot or Lowe's, doesn't mean your military experience doesn't translate to that job. Because you could be, 17 years in the Army and have experience of managing managers, and you got hired for that experience of managing leaders, not because you know how to operate a machine gun. You know what I mean? So when you paint that picture to your underwriter that, hey, this employment actually is translatable for a military experience, you're going to win a lot more than you're going to lose.
Absolutely. So you guys have to dive deep into that DD-214. Look at their years, look at their grade, look up their term of service, what they did, the awards that they received, and translate that. Our job as mortgage professionals is to help that soldier, that sailor, that airman, that Marine, that coastie to get into a home. And I think a lot of times there's veterans that are not getting the opportunity because their experiences were not accurately translated in the civilian world.
Yep. And again, just know and be familiar with the DD-214 or any kind of discharge documents that your sailor or soldier might have to help support this for you. So I think we've covered it all.
Yeah, absolutely. Dive deep in the DD-214, guys, and break it apart.
I would suggest that. And if you have any questions about the DD-214 or transitioning military or employment after service, reach out to us at military@caliberhomeloans.com. We're here to answer any questions you might have to help support you in your effort to put more military veterans in homes. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Okay. Well, that's a wrap!